Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos here with my Mae Young Classic thoughts. Last time before Monday. It airs on the WWE Network on Monday. I hope way before Raw. Just in case I do get to go to Raw, because now I don't know, it's kind of up in the air. Raw's in Memphis, so who knows if I'm going to get to go or not. But I would like to be able to watch it before I go to Raw, or at least be able to watch it, I don't know, sitting on Bill Street, maybe at Jerry Lawler's restaurant. Who knows? I need to get hold of the King anyway. The brackets have been released. I don't have a pristine copy of it. Ones that I've wrote on. Every one of these anyway. Just thinking different results, different things, whatever. What I do have is I have two brackets filled out. I have the bracket that I really wish would happen, although I know it's not going to happen. But I have the bracket that I think WWE is going to go with. Now, for me, and you can check you can get the brackets. I'm going to plug them. You can go to www.com/Mae Young Classic. Scroll all the way down. It's down there at the bottom somewhere. You can print out your own bracket, fill it out, tell the world who you think is going to win if you didn't read the spoilers. And if you did read the spoilers, you can go ahead and fill it out. I didn't read the spoilers. Please, I ask you, no spoilers. Because I don't want to know. I don't. I've been spoiled on two already. So I've got two that I don't like knowing about. And, of course, that could be any of the two. And I'm not telling you which two it is. For me, this is how I'm just going to go down and start in the third round. Just to save time. And you can figure out whoever you want to. I've got Abby Lath versus Mercedes Martinez, Candice LeRae versus Sarah Logan, Tessa Blanchard versus Dakota Kai, Serena Deeb versus Toni Storm. For Deeb and Storm, I've got Deeb winning. Remember, this is the ones that I want to happen. Tessa and Dakota Kai, I've got Tessa. So I've got Tessa over Serena Deeb. On the other side, I've got Candice LeRae beating Sarah Logan and Mercedes Martinez beating Abby Lath. So I've got LeRae and Martinez. I've got LeRae in the finals with Tessa, and I've got Tessa winning it. When I wrote out my list of these are the ones that I want in the tournament, I wrote down 4 names instantly. Well, actually, and I've got it right here. I wrote down, I wrote down a bunch of names. But I wrote down 4 names instantly. Number 1 was Candice LeRae. Number 2 was Amber O'Neal. Number 3 was Deonna Purrazzo. And number 4 was Tessa Blanchard. Now, Deonna was at Full Sail. She was an alternate in case somebody got hurt and couldn't continue. Or couldn't compete, or something, because they did a lot of training before. And I don't know that she's not in the tournament. I don't know that one of these others got whatever. The fact of me having Tessa versus Candice LeRae, I think it just makes all the sense in the world. I can't say that those are the best 2 in this field, because this field is totally stacked. I mean, I wanted to put Mercedes Martinez in the final, but I personally like Candice LeRae better, even though I know Mercedes has been doing this for a long time and she deserves her spot. This is how I think the WWE is going to go. This is how I think they're going to go, and I could be wrong. This is just me taking a wild shot in the dark at all of these, and I'm gonna give you my winner. But I'm gonna go match by match quickly and tell you. I've got Lath, Bell, Princessa, Zaya Lee, Gonzalez, LeRae, Logan, and Zeta. On that half. The other half I have Sane, Belair, Devi, Ripley, Deeb, Nevin, Piper Nevin, Lacey Evans, and Aisha Raymond. To continue there, I've got Sane, Devi, Deeb, Evans, Sane, Deeb, Sane as that half of the bracket. The other half I've got, let's see, Lath, Xia Li, LeRae, Zeta. I've got Xia Li over Lath, LeRae over Zeta, and then I've got Xia Li in the finals, losing to Kairi Sane. That's how I think it's going to happen. And we can go back and look at this at the end of September or whenever they're going to have the, I forgot what date, because I don't have it wrote down like an idiot, what date they're going to do the actual, the culmination, the finals after SmackDown. It's going to be on a Tuesday night after SmackDown in Las Vegas. This is the 22nd-ish, something of September. I can be wrong. I don't remember. But I wanted to think, excuse me, that there was about a month in between when the first 4 episodes were going to air and then the finale. And I don't know that there's not a couple of episodes there that are going to air in between, that they're going to debut or whatever. This means so much to me. For anybody that has, kept up with me, I love women's wrestling. I always have loved women's wrestling, and I was screaming 10 years ago at the top of my lungs to get more women in that actually deserve to be in. And in 2017, this is coming to fruition. And if you watch the bracketology special, Triple H said, I wanted to do a 16-woman tournament. And when I started looking at it, I thought, we can do way more than that. We could do at least 32, possibly more. I mean, if they would have went to a 64 tournament, that would have just been crazy. I don't know 64 legit wrestlers that are not household names via NXT or the WWE main roster that they could have brought all of those in as well to make it 64 if they had problems, finding the rest of these girls. But I mean, there's tons of girls out there. I just don't know that there's 64 that really deserve it. There might be a couple on that's in this that probably don't technically deserve it because they haven't really paid their dues. But I'm not here to bitch and gripe about that. I think that we're just going to let the chips fall where they may and see how this comes out. Now, please, once again, please do not send me any spoilers because I don't want to know. I pride myself on not coming on here and talking about spoilers, so I don't want to have anybody do that to me. So, as a professional wrestling courtesy, I ask, and I will always not give you spoilers on videos. I will not talk openly unless I put a big thing at the beginning of it. Hey, this is a spoiler alert. Don't watch if you don't want to know. Anyway, so that's my thoughts. We'll see how it plays out. I can't wait till Monday. I'm going to have a lot of thoughts on it, and I will probably be back on Monday at some point, Monday or even Tuesday, talking about this tournament and the way it's going to start. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I haven't vented about or ranted or shot on how this is played out. I don't love some of these matchups just because they put somebody against somebody that's actually signed, somebody that's not signed versus somebody that's actually signed. So logic tells you, your estimated or your educated guess tells you that, or should tell you that they're going to go with the girl that they signed to an actual contract to feature in this over somebody that's just, like, for instance, Aisha Raymond versus Toni Storm. Toni Storm is a fantastic worker. I don't know very much at all about Aisha Raymond. If I was booking, I would book Toni Storm over. I don't know. Like I said, I know 2 girls that are eliminated, but that's not one of them. But if I had my thinking, like I said, I think they're going to put Aisha Raymond over Toni Storm, and you're going to have Lacey Evans versus Aisha Raymond in the second round. I mean, it just basically makes sense. It just does. But anyway, that's all I've got. Tune back in. I'll give you more thoughts on it later, as always. Like I always do. I always bring you excellent thoughts and content. Just remember that. So, without further, deuces, and Chaos is out.